Sorry for lack of vlogging. Bit of a stressful day. It's really true what they say, like these big moments and you'll have to really test you as a couple, and let's just say it's been a testing morning. Tears, arguments, all that sort of stuff, but hopefully things will sort themselves out once, you know, we're a bit more relaxed and we're not exhausted and carrying heavy stuff all the time and just Anyway, I'm just having some leftover, you can't see me, leftover Chinese for lunch before I continue unpacking, etc. We just lugged this IKEA chest of drawers up the stairs, which I got from my house this morning, which I had done myself, got out of my bedroom at my house myself, which is silly of me, but so I was at the gym and I wanted to get things done. Exciting delivery though. It looks like the bedside lamps are here, and if you follow me on At Home with Egg, they're the ones that won the vote that I did on there. I think they call them like steampunk inspired, because a lot of the ones that I showed you that I liked were ones that are kind of just balls, light balls. Sounds funny, light balls. But as people pointed out, they're going to be a bit bright for the bedroom, whereas these have a glass kind of shade round the actual bulb, which is probably more suitable for kind of reading bedside lamps. So hopefully they'll be nice. I'll show you them in a minute. But I'm going to just try and get some food down me. I'm meant to be going to a premiere tonight. And I know, first of all, problems and all, but I just want to sleep and rest and not trek into London. But I must keep up being an influencer and still remind people that I still do this kind of stuff. Sai is mowing the lawn for the first time in his life today. We'll make a good husband of him yet. Maybe I shouldn't document this. These should be really happy videos, but fortunately, just because one of your dreams comes true, it doesn't mean that everything else stops being difficult or just Good morning all. So yeah, yesterday was a stinker to say the least. I'm sorry, I feel like if you follow me for so many years, you'll just think of me as this person that's an emotional wreck that doesn't have their S together and is just always crying. But I think actually, like, if you counted it, it's probably the same amount of tears that a lot of people have, but it's on the internet, and I decide that I would rather show you that than pretend everything is rosy or that I'm coping, because I think people associate like having a bit of a meltdown or crying or getting upset as not coping well, or not being strong, or being, just being fragile. But I think for a lot of us, actually getting those emotions out and processing them and working through them and just having that release can sometimes be really productive and helpful to moving forward and past it and just confronting it, I guess. And I know I feel a lot better today. I'm not saying that the problems that caused the tears have gone away, because they haven't. Sorry about cutting off my head. It's just better than the crook in my neck. I'm not saying the problems have gone away. They haven't. There's a lot I need to change about my life to stop the same things reoccurring, let's just say. But I definitely feel better for having that release. And also, when you put it on social media, it's not for attention seeking or sympathy or anything like that. But what it does do is it connects you to people who go, I've been feeling exactly the same as you. I've been through this. This is what helped me. Or just knowing that it's a very human and natural reaction to have to something, and the feelings I was having are feelings that a lot of you are having or have had. and that is also helpful. So it's not about going, woe is me, you know, send me nice messages. It's about having those really constructive connections with people that help you move forward and help you understand that certain feelings are a normal part of adult life and not to be embarrassed about them, really. Anyway, so God, that turned into an essay, 3-minute essay as usual. So I'm just getting ready because I've got a collaboration with TK Maxx, which is very exciting because TK Maxx is somewhere, while I've been shopping for homewares, I've been going to a lot and I absolutely love it. So I've got a voucher to spend in there today, and I have to take some pictures while I'm in store for the Instagram posts. So I'm going to do that this morning. I think the closest one to me is Staines, which is a little way away, but it's a really good one, so I don't mind that. And then after that, I'm going to message my friend Holly, and she's going to come round and see the flat and just hang out and have some lunch. I've largely cancelled a lot of the things this week. Like, if you saw my Insta story when I was a blobbing mess, I can't face gigs at the moment. Being in an enclosed space with lots of acquaintances, lots of people I know, industry people, loud noise, the heat, having to stand. I just can't bear the thought of it, to be honest. And even though it's a really good gig tonight, it's the Bring Me the Horizon one, I just don't think I can bear to go. So I'm sacking things like that off at the moment for my well-being. I just would rather stay in my new house, watch TV, have a meal, and then have an early night. As sad as that sounds, that's where I'm at right now, and it's the right thing for me. So yeah, cancelling a lot of things, but I do have another blog job in town tomorrow for the National Lottery, so I've got to be in town for a little thing then. So yeah, still busy even though I've reduced down, so you can see why I was probably feeling a little bit overwhelmed. It's just a bit much for me. Probably fine for normal people's energy levels, but for me that was a lot. So yeah, by the way, I'm doing my makeup at my new beauty station, which is actually my dad's old school desk, which I've turned into the place where I store my hairbrushes, my straighteners, my hairdryer and stuff, and I'm going to put a mirror in the lid. I think that's going to be quite cute. Anyway, I'm still got the novelty factor, getting ready and waking up in the new place. It's not quite home yet, it's going to take a bit longer, but it's certainly feeling a bit more like home already. So it's exciting times, even though it's stressful times. Good morning. So, another terrible night's sleep. I think I only got 2 hours or so, but actually feeling okay considering. Like, I'm surprised I don't feel worse. Let's just sit down while I talk to you. So yesterday I had a campaign for TK Maxx, which I had to go to a shop, shoot the photos, edit the photos, write the copy and send the text over, you know, that day. So it's a pretty tight turnaround. And I'd also invited Holly round, so I had to do that with Holly here as well. So it was a little bit close to wire, and annoyingly I've looked at it, the thing I sent over, and I've spotted a typo, so I know it's going to come back with some edits. But anyway, the majority of the work's done, so at least that's out of the way, and I'm up, it's about 8 o'clock the next day, and I've got to go into London for another Instagram campaign. But for this one, they don't want you to create any content, they just want you to be there for a promotional video they're filming. So it's quite an easy one actually, because I actually don't have to create any content about it. It's just, I think they just want numbers and people there, and it's paid work, so that's very helpful right now. Then tomorrow is All Points East Festival. Then the next day is the Dr. Martens brunch. So it's a bit full on, to be honest. And this is after I've cut down loads of things. Like, I didn't go to a gig I should have been at last night. I didn't go to a screening I should have been at the night before. And it's still a little bit too much. But hopefully once I've been living here for a while, I will be bringing in enough work that's home based work, that will mean that I can start gradually reducing the trips to London as my blogging really starts to focus more on grown-up content and home content, and I move away from the content I've been making previously. So hopefully, you know, it'll work out in the end. So it was lovely having our first visitor here. Holly came over and she bought me a little present, which I'll show you at some point. It was lovely though. And I took her for lunch at our new local pub, which I haven't tried before yet. And it was all right, so that's good. We know we've got a local pub that we can take people to if we need to. What else happened? I think that's about it, but I found some amazing things in TK Maxx yesterday. I was really pleased with my purchases because I don't like shopping under pressure, but I had to spend the gift voucher yesterday so I could make the content for the campaign, and ideally I'd usually spread it out so I just buy things I love when I see them, but luckily there were loads of things I loved in store yesterday, so it wasn't like I was just buying anything for the sake of it. Literally everything, I was like, oh, I love that. So I got some really cool bits which you will have seen by now on my Instagram. I'm absolutely obsessed with the £6 vase that I got. Oh God, you know me, I love a bargain. The sun is out today. Apparently it's going to be a bit of a scorcher of a weekend, which will be nice. So hopefully I'll have some time to just chill. Some point hopefully we'll bring the bed over so I'm not sleeping on the sofa and Si's not sleeping on the floor. And we're getting there slowly. I'm still very happy with the flat, and yeah, it's small but perfectly formed, as they say, and yeah, I think I'm going to be happy here, so that's good. I walked around to the local florist yesterday and got these cute little, I don't know what they're called, but I thought they were pretty. I like how the white pops against the blue, and I put a few in my pink vase that I got from the tip. I cut them a bit short actually, if we're honest, haven't I? But anyway, it still looks kind of cute.